real wealth coming and going from the docks for 200 years were the emigrants leaving for the Americas and the immigrants arriving who settled here. It is remarkable we now fear more people coming. Surely we can create more for everyone and realise the more the merrier.
We in America are immigrants, or the children of immigrants.
My world changed when I came to London. Absolutely loved this city. Besides, I had some brilliant experiences.
Way, hey, roll and go.
When most people talk about immigration, their starting point is usually how high it is. And I think the opposite is true. What's striking is actually how low it is. In effect, what exists in the world is a system of global apartheid, where some people can move freely and other people are expected to stand still.
I'm here only for a week now visiting, and my friends often say, why don't you just stay, don't go. And I don't think they realise that it's not as simple as that. Well, the immigration rules and I can't work here.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
I want to argue that where you stand on the question of immigration or migration is a statement of how you see the world and yourself in it. The desire to move on, to look for something better, or even to seek a new world is the germ of the history-making impulse. Migration still represents a striving and a struggle not to be a passive victim of circumstance.
Spend my money on Sally Rag.
20 to 30 years ago, there was a very overt racist argument made against immigration. Today, the language has changed. The arguments used is more in the purview of limits.
I think that the immigration debate has been de-racialised, and that is actually worse in many ways, because there has been more closure, not more openness. And if you really want to take on the anti-immigration brigade today, you have to confront environmentalism, the idea that there are these limits. P.J. O'Rourke did a kind of experiment where he said, look, Manhattan is the most dense in terms of population on the planet, and if the whole of the world's population lived in a geographical area that was as densely populated as Manhattan, it would cover the former Yugoslavia. And he ended by saying, well, look, Manhattan's a pretty good place to live.
I'll pack my bags again tomorrow. Holiday's over. I take the flight back to Bombay, and each time I have to do that, it makes me really unhappy, actually.
There's a clear crystal fountain round England to roll. I'll fathom the